Hi everyone, welcome back to Level Up Land 2. I've still got my fan on. I'm recording this instantly after the previous one, so I'm still in that string of events. I forgot to make counter it down. I said last time I'm going to go. Actually, I tell you what I will do. So I was going to go up to 18 and train there, but what I think I'll try is I'll see what Pandemonium is like without any setup at all. Just the start of a warp cycle, no sorting out spells. Let's just see how much damage I naturally do by attacking and all that. I mean, look at these spells like Quake and Aid and Enhance. 2 enhances. This is not going to work, is it? But yeah, I mean, when you can see the bar going down when we attack. It's just not staying down. Annihilation of all things mortal. Can we survive? Can anyone survive? No. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Right. Okay. Let's go to 18. Yep. There's 2 and 3. I might be thinking, well, if you're going to do 2 and 3 eventually anyway, those old ones, why don't you just get all the keys now so that when you're ready you can just time warp as soon as you defeat Pandemonium? Well, we can counter it up. Oh, 190%. That's a high number. Well, hopefully you'll see why. Right. Well, oh, hold on. Look at Winnie and Blake's health. Ah, well, I suppose the enchantment rate is... I would say they're almost equal, but at least this way we can look at... Can we? Oh, no, never mind. It's not going to work out. I thought it would work out that we could, like, contrast and compare. But no, whatever. Just... Let's just do this warp cycle. But yeah, I've got my fan on. My fan with water in it that's starting to really like lose its effect, I guess, because I suppose the water's heating up with how hot it is. My drink, the ice cubes have gone. Yeah, you can definitely tell I'm recording this one straight after the previous because I'm talking about the exact same things. But I was saying before that after this warp cycle I might give Pandemonium a fight just to see how we do, and I'm just thinking now, like, should I bother? Should I bother at all? Or am I just wasting my time? It's like I'm in two minds. I'm thinking, on one hand I'm thinking to myself, it's encouragement to see the progress, like the slow and steady progress as I train up. But I'm also thinking, I can't beat it, this is just wasting my time. It's quite a conundrum. Yeah, but Whitney has started with over 10,000 health. Not quite there to be able to do it without enchantments. Yeah, so this is it. This is just the oh, this is what this is now. I tell you what, for any episode, for there to be like some sort of situation where I have to stop the commentary, these ones would be the most ideal for that to happen with. I mean, it's not really ideal for it to happen at all, but this would be the most ideal, I suppose. Tell you what, I didn't actually finish talking about the process of making this game, because I went back and forth. I've not been focused on anything, apart because of this heat. But yeah, this one thing I neglected to mention is that I released this game in 2020, and the majority of the actual creation of this game was during 2020. It was like in those early few months of 2020. When just before there was a big worldwide health event going on. And I remember being sat in my room. I remember at the time I was using my TV as a second monitor, which was awkward because it's like quite far to the side, quite far over to the left. It's quite a bit of a distance. But I was using that, and the problem was that because there's no like desk facing it, I had to use like something to hold a keyboard on, and then use my mouse on the desk, like on the left side of my desk, but like use it on the right side of me because of the angle I was at. And I just have like memories of like going through all the code, and I discovered there was an album I had recently discovered, Nanobots by They Might Be Giants, and I really got into that album. And so, like songs like Icky and Darlings of Lumberland, that's what we call that, the Darlings of Lumberland. Yeah, I very much associate those songs, for example, with and that album in general, with the creation of this game. And it got to a point where I don't know, there's something, I don't know, like playing games, it's all happy memories, isn't it? You know, although bad things can happen during those events. So maybe you've got like an association with like a game with a certain time where you're going through certain troubles with something, maybe. But the thing is, for me, is that I got to the point where if I load up this game and I hear like the overworld music, it's just the da 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 na 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 na. When I hear that, it's mostly like there's just this sense of, I mean, it is ominous, I know. That is part of the, I wanted it to be ominous because it's part of the like, you know, this big like open world, and I really am happy with the music. But the thing is that it was it's like I can't, when I hear that now, I just associate it with being stuck, like writing loads of code and just like the troubles of getting everything to work and everything. And so I don't know, it's like I'm very happy with how it turned out, but it's just that association of hearing that music, and it just brings me right back. Just all these little details. It's like, you know, you play a new game. Like, there's something I always find, and I found this a lot when I was younger as well. like getting a new RPG and playing a new game, there's something really nice, something really like, I don't want to say satisfying, I hate the word satisfying, right? But there's something really nice about starting a new game and then just having new menus, like a new menu layout, new stats, new characters, just everything's new, and you're just like being introduced to things, and just the feel of, like, you know, you've got this blank slate where you've got to, you know, of a game where you've got to like progress and find things and level up and all that sort of stuff. And that's really nice and all that. But when I start up this game, it's just like I just get flashbacks. I just get flashbacks to those times. It's like I can't help it. It's like I love it, but you know, you can hate things you love if you spend too much time with something, and if you're making a game, you're going to be spending a lot of time with it. And ain't that the truth? So yeah, Whitney's health. Yeah, I want to keep an eye on the gap between Whitney and Warren's health. Although I think Blake's the fastest leveling up. The fastest leveling up at the moment. I am noticing though, I do feel like my leveling up is really like starting to slow, because those diminishing returns are really starting to kick in. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to open up a calculator. And hold on, sorry, I'm just being distracted, which is why I'm just not saying stuff. But this is the state that we're in now. So Warren's health, actually I better wait till 17205 minus 13480, that was like actually time. Right, so 3725. Right. So that's the gap between them, at least before I just change there. I'm just going to leave that on my phone for now, so 3725. And at some point later on in this warp cycle, I'm going to calculate it again. So Warren minus Whitney, to see what the gap is. Did that do over 10,000 damage? Did I see that right? I mean, it is chaos, so it will do a lot. I mean, how much can a normal attack do, say from Warren, for example? I suppose it could do over 10,000 damage chaos at this point. See, the actual spells I'm using is just so... what's the word? Irrelevant. It's like it doesn't matter what I've got. I could have 11 shifts equipped, and I'd still be wiping the floor with these enemies. I think Blake starts off, like, innately has a bit more health than Whitney. I'll know when I next time warp. I want Chaos to work. I want to see how much I do with Chaos. I mean, of course, there's a big range, so 10,000 might be the high end. Probably is. But still. Which, see, that was a terrible rage. 2,000 from a rage. Oh, well, nearly 3,000, I think. From a rage. Poltergeist. See. I can kill that in 6,000 from a rage there. See, like a Poltergeist, for example, I can kill that in like 4 hits now. Whereas Mech, it's like 1 hit can do the job. Might not, but it can. I can imagine doing this without time warping. Yeah, I mean I should be enhancing if I can. Yeah, I should only bother trying enhance when it's like at least 2 enemies or something. Ah, come on, Chaos. I want to see you do 10,000. If it does 10,000, oh, Rage, see 9,000 there. The Vegeta meme. 5,000. See, if a Chaos can do an average of 10,000, then 16 Chaoses will kill Pandemonium. I mean, that's not going to happen, is it? I'm not going to use Chaos 16 times. Right. So let's take our number 3725 and add 1445. The gap is getting bigger. It's not closing. So I think that's because Warren's health is naturally higher up. So he gets more health from that, where Whitney's just getting more experience. And of course you can't actually see how much experience each character has. That's the thing, you see, because the way experience works, it's all like decimal places and stuff, so it's not actually. Oh, I meant to use enhance. I didn't think to use quicken. I thought to use enhance. I just didn't get to. I just pressed X before I pressed up. So 672. I'm looking at Warren's health here. See how much he gains from killing a Poltergeist here. So 672. 49. That's like 50 still, isn't it? Still is around 50. But I do think it is notable. I mean, Warren, like, I did get him to 20,000. and it does seem like he's like he can get there, but he's not really improving that much faster. He's not like getting to it a lot faster. It's just sort of taking a steady crawl up. Whereas I think Whitney and Blake, I think I'm noticing more of an increase with their power, like their leveling. So this fan I've got, I'm feeling it mostly on my hand, on my left hand. It's like pressing X and Z and all that. I mean, I feel like Whitney and Blake, so there's like 900 difference between them, isn't there? Roughly, health-wise. See, okay, so let's think about this, right? A long shot from the back from an archer now, I mean, it always does like about 1,200-ish damage. So, that is like 20 of those would kill a like one of my characters. Yeah, so I'm unsure between Holy Blast and Poison for Whitney with the current setup. I mean, the Chaos is alright, but I could do with something better, to be honest, something with more enchantments. Even like if I got like a step mine or something. Yeah, Warren's growth is taking a toll, I'm noticing. It feels like it's taking him longer to get to 20,000, which, considering he's starting from a higher base, that's not such a great sign. But it must just be that I've got fewer body boosts equipped. But I'm definitely noticing a growth in Whitney and Blake. I feel like... Okay, so Whitney isn't catching up to Warren absolute wise, but I think percentage wise, like Whitney has, because I think it was at one point where Warren had like another almost half of Whitney's health, like 1.5 times Whitney's health, and now it's definitely nowhere near that. Whitney, it's like an extra third of Whitney's health now, isn't it? But I think it's alright though, I think that's good. I think it's good for them to be, I mean obviously it's not like one of those situations where it's like, oh, you want them all to be even, so if you can get a benefit on one that makes them a lot stronger, don't do it because it makes them uneven. I don't think that. But I think generally if I can get them so that they're somewhat relative, that's good, because it would be nice to have my healing spells, because I use team healing spells, I don't really have like singular healing spells. Just because they're more powerful, like on average. But the team... Oh, just in time. So... what you don't want to happen is you don't want to have one character with like really low health and the others like almost maxed or whatever, because that way you're reducing the effectiveness of your heals. So Arterescence is only going to affect one of them. And I think another benefit of having more health, like in general, is that if they can survive longer, it means the opponent has to do more attacks to get them down, which means they're going to be more evenly distributed. If that makes sense, the attacks are going to be more evenly distributed because they'll be attacking more and the law of averages will kick in. Whereas, I mean, I'm thinking like Pandemonium's attacks, there's a lot of like I mean, obviously, Annihilation of all things mortal is just devastating to your team. That's just like a massive blow. But then the other ones, there's Cascading Cataclysm and then Ruination Devastation. They are more single target focused. So what you don't want is for Pandemonium to just hit Blake, for example, and for the others to still be alive, because then you run the risk of them hitting Blake again and then just wiping Blake out, and you've been saving your healing spells because you think, well, they're not at their optimal point of use right now, so I'm going to save them. But then if they don't attack Whitney or Blake, then and they attack Warren or Whitney, then it hasn't really worked out. So I think it's good that this getting more even as well. The downside, I do think, is that Blake is just not got the. He's just not got the spells for it. He's just not got good, like. I mean, actually, I think his spells are okay. Hold on. What's he got? He's got Chaos and State of Mind. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, the spells are okay. It's just the enchantments aren't so great. So I suppose. Oh, they're not bad actually. Yeah, healing. That's his downside. Arterescence has got no enchantments that are going to help at all. Regenerate all does, but Arterescence just doesn't. He needs a better Arterescence. If I can get an Arterescence for Blake with just any enchantment on the first on the top 4 rows, that's going to be beneficial. Now that can't be a coincidence. I mean, it must be a coincidence. Again, I use Quake and the Poltergeist got hit at the exact same time. See, I'm not paying attention to that. I'm just using Quake. I'm just seeing the numbers pop up. Oh no, 'cause it did a different amount of damage, didn't it? So it couldn't have been. It must have been something different. Because it was a different number that popped up. Yeah. See, in this game, if you use like a team healing or like an all enemy attacking thing, the numbers are even. It's to keep it's to make sure that the level of randomness isn't affected by the amount of the range of targets. So, like, see if I use Regenerator, which I didn't missed. So if I use Regenerate All, it will heal this every time the Regenerate effect kicks in. It does the same. Like say if it does like 201, it'll do 201 to everyone the first time, then 201 to everyone the second time, and 201 to everyone the third time. So the randomness of that number is still hinged on the one number rather than how many would it be? 35 different numbers to average it out. No. But yeah, rather than the average of 35 numbers. So it's not less random just because it attacks, just because it hits more targets. Anyway, Whitney, your health. Like, I can really tell that, like, Warren's health, like, I managed to get him to 21,100 or so, I think, a while ago. And now, he's just, like, it's like the same. It must be because, like, his starting health, his starting like it experiences, it's gone up, but obviously he's not gaining as much, so it's a smaller gap to close in on, but I'm not getting as much experience for him, whereas I can definitely see with the others they're getting a lot more. Like I said, that's good. I mean, if I get to the point where my stats are good, but I'm really desperate for spells, I could just like do one fight warp, one fight warp, one fight warp. I don't see it getting to that point. I think my spells are decent. But yeah, ooh, Blake's closing in on that 20,000. But I'm soon to be out of chronometers, so he probably won't reach it. That's alright though, still a huge development for him. It's definitely notable with the 130% experience he's getting. No chaos. Chaos has been denied. See, quick and like almost kill him, like one shot a mech now, with Warren in that sort of alignment, I guess. Da-da. So I've slightly adjusted the angle of my little fan, which isn't really not. Oh, I'm just going to turn it off. It's not really helping now. I think the water in it is warmed up enough. But I was just saying that I've angled it in such a way that it's coming like more towards my face, so it might pick up a bit more on the microphone. But yeah, that's not going to happen. Just turn it off. Yeah, well, it wasn't. You know, I listened back and it's like you can hear it, but I think it's just so minor in the recording. Right, got to keep an eye on my chronometers here because I think I am going to give Pandemonium another try. You know, just to see. Just see if I can get like a quarter of its health down. That'll be a sign of decent progress. Which I know it doesn't sound like much. I know it sounds like it's going to take a long time to be able to defeat it if that's the case. But you know, it's just what it is, isn't it? It's the big final push. $22,000 for Warren. Keep an eye on my chronometers there. Let's okay. So 22148. Let's have a look at Warren's health. Let's see how much that goes up by. Quite a lot. That was quite a lot. 2224. 2224. Right, yeah, I've got a step. I can't take another step. Right, right, okay. Let's get this sorted quickly before I Holy Blast or Poison. Soul Spark and Soul Shell, or Mind Haste. I'll go for Poison. Poison. Step Mine. Should I Step Mine? Maybe. Chaos Regenerate. Oh no. Right, okay. Let's not warp by mistake. Let's give this a go. See how we do. It's quite a boss, isn't it? Oh, 7,000. That's more than unprecedented metamorphosis heals by. Oh, I'm doing well. See, the damage it's doing, if I can... Right, if you can please do some damage to... No, I'll Outer Essence. Oh, I'm getting there. Poison. I'm definitely doing some damage. Oh, I've almost taken a third of its health down. Got Outer Essence. Ready? Annihilation of all things mortal. Let's... Oh, should have Outer Essenced that. Come on, let's survive this place. Ah. No. Right. Well. Oh, and another annihilation of all things mortal. Well, I won't survive this one. Even if I do, it's not worth continuing. No. Right. But hey, good progress, hey. Let's try that again. Let's see how far we can go with this. I'm impressed. Right. Come on, redistribute the damage, please. See, I'm going to regenerate all. See, the good thing about regenerate all is that even if some of your characters are maxed on their health, there's still some time. There's still some time for the effect to come in on others that are getting hit. Right, I'll Outer Essence. And I think I might Outer Essence with Whitney again soon. Let's get a poison on. Yeah. Right, I think Outer Essence might come in useful soon. Yeah, that's good. Ah, see, yeah, I can get it down. I can get his health down to like a third. But I'm slowing down because my stamina's depleting. Outer Essence at the gore. It just... Regenerator is probably going to be better, actually. Because the damage is not evenly distributed. Step mine. Oh. Outer Essence. Step mine. Come on. Oh. Warren and Blake survived. Oh, I can get to just over 90,000. Right. Oh, Warren, you're about to die. Can we have some healing, please? Regenerate all or Outer Essence? No, come on, work. No, well, Blake's by himself. Still, 91,000. I've come down to like 90,000. nearly down to 80,000. And well, okay, I'm dead now. But yeah, the thing is as well is that you get as the fight goes on, you get slower and slower. So yeah, but hey, I'm really impressed. Right, let's get our stuff back the way it was. What did you have? Enhance. You had quicken, didn't you? Right, okay, let's warp. See if we get anything that's going to help. Maybe for leveling. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to get much. I think at this point we're not going to get much better. But look at their health enchantments. That means I must have something differently equipped differently, I imagine. Oh no, it might be the same. But hey, would you look at that? And Whitney's over 10,000 innately now for her health. Right. No enhance. Yeah, I'll keep enhance. I'll get rid of it actually. Chaos. Yeah, well. Right. Get rid. Get rid. Get rid. Get rid. Is she using poison at all? You've got 4 poisons. Who is it that has the good poison? Is you with the good poison? Oh, it's you. You've got the decent poison, right. I'm going to have a look at that rage. Ah, yeah, because I was thinking, wasn't I, about... Right, we'll get rid of that poison. Because these are the ones I was unsure about. Get rid of that poison. Right, so Rage has Attract and 1 boost. 2 boosts. Attract 2 boosts. Attract a boost. 2 boosts. Yeah, actually... Attract and a boost. Attract and soul boosts. I don't know. No, I'll get rid of it. Right. Did I get rid of a spell I shouldn't have for him? Because he's only got Arteresin? think I just... Right. Right, okay, I've had to reload. Let's double check. Yeah, I got rid of the regenerator. I want that. But now I have to go back through these again. It's easy for Warren, because he can't equip much. Yeah, one step mine. And I want Quake, and that's it, I think. Right. Right, the Rage is the one I was unsure about. So, Twist, Death, Sandstorm. And you, I was unsure about Poison for you. Shift. Get rid of these Aquas. Aid. Oh, you had an aid, didn't you? You got an aid equipped. Yeah, that's right. So you want those two regenerate all and out resistance. So yeah, you're brilliant for healing spells, Whitney. Which is, it's good that you are as well, because you can equip them. Poison. Oh. Let's keep that on. Let's save again just in case I make any silly mistakes. Ah, my encounter rate, I can get up to 200 now. Almost at the maximum. That means that I've got one thing equipped without attract on, which is this quicken. So I could put that chaos on and max out my attract, but nah, it's got no boost on. Get rid of Inner Demon, get rid of Shift, get rid of Shift, get rid of that Shift, get rid of Grind. Aqua Strike, get rid. So you have the 2 healings, and do you have 2 healings, or do you just have? I don't think you just use it to regenerate all, don't you? For Pandemonium, because that Outer Resistance has no enchantments that are useful. Right, okay. Well, I haven't got long since I've, you know, just been doing that, but I've got like just over 10 minutes, so let's spend some time. Just have a few fights in good old Sigmala there, just to pass the time. Then I'll warp, save, and end the session. But yeah, I'm really happy I can manage to get Pandemonium down to just over 80,000. It's really nice. It's almost halfway. To be honest, I'm surprised. Oh, encounter it. Yeah, 200% encounter rate. I'm not really coming across much, am I? Yeah, see, I know I've mixed this up a bit because Blake had something up. I think he had a regenerate all equipped because his enhancers at the top of the menu now. See, those are the type of things you remember. Let's have a look. So they had attract on. We've got quicken with 2 soul boost, rage with attract and the boost, and poison with attract. Ah, well, yeah, I mean they're just as good as each other really, so that's fine. But yeah, I'm really happy with the progress. I'm just shocked at how much damage I was able to do to Pandemonium. Of course, the thing is that you got to remember that when I got to that point, because of my stamina, I was really slowing down. So the later stages of the fight are going to be harder than the earlier stages. So, like, the longer you last, the slower, the less amount of damage you'll be able to do to it. I mean, I just think it's funny, just story-wise, how we hit the point in the story where the villain is like, aha, I've got these ultimate powers now, you can't stop me, and they transform into a monster, and that's like, you know, like, as far as story structure goes, that's like, oh, we're on the last stretch now, we've got the final villain fight, this is a big event, blah blah blah, and then it's just like, just just gonna leave it for a while. It's like, this is it, I can finally do it in 20 years. Now that 10 hours have passed, I can finally unleash my power and destroy the world in another 50 hours. But yeah, I think like, when I think of time warping in this game, I think of it not necessarily in terms of time travel, but sort of, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I suppose in Final Fantasy VIII lingo, it would be time dilation or something. The idea being that, like, events are like the timeline is like squishing together or like tearing apart, and things like overlapping each other. So you do experience. It's like, on one hand, you're experiencing the previous, you experience what it was like to be at like your lower stats and, you know, have all the chronofacts and keys back everywhere, but you're still at the same point in time to where Pandemonium's up there in the sky, just looming. Something else that like bugs me a bit. See the Yeti there, the name, it looks like it's off center, but it's like the sprite's not off center at all, and the name is still centered. I think it's just the formatting, just the way it appears, I guess. Oh, instant fight. Got a mech. Gee. Da da da. See, I think if we can get Whitney to 20,000 health at the end of a warp cycle, that's going to be a big milestone. Do do do. Right, I'll do a few more fights then I'll warp. Oh, almost a triple kill, triple insta kill. Triple insta kill, very nice. When your characters have so much pop, where each of them deliver one attack to each of the enemies. So like Blake does an attack, then Warren does an attack, and then Whitney does an attack. Or different order if you've got different haste enchantments in a weird configuration. Then you know, just kills them off one by one. So boom, boom, boom. Let's have a look at poison. 200 damage. That's the thing with poison is that you'd only use it if they're going to die before. Well, generally speaking, you'd only use it if they're going to die before it ticks over. Right, okay, I'm gonna warp. It's a warp. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, you get more overall spells if you do more warps. Anyway, I'm going to save. I'm going to have a quick look for Warren because he just got a different regenerate all. Now. It's a body buff and a body haste for a Mind Shell, Mind Spark. Whitney, yeah, I think Whitney could do with more health actually to even it out a bit. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, but haste is really good, isn't it? Haste is, yeah. To get rid of the other one. Okay. Well, you're a good spell, but it's just I've just got something that's better. Yeah, so I know what I've got for Warren there. Attract and boost. Let's unequip that quicken and put on, where is it? You got something. What was it? Ah, that heal. Yeah. But I will keep that quicken. Get rid of that enhance. Get rid of the Holy Strike. The Echo Strike. The Echo Strike. The Arrow Strike. That's a decent quicken, I'll keep it. Stepman, Chaos. Blake's got a lot of decent spells that aren't like terrible. Alright, okay. So do I have, hold on, 210%, so I must, yeah, Chaos. Let's have a look at this, right? So there's the max encounter at 220. Everything with the tracked on. There's the bar full. I am going to actually, I want to put those boosts on instead, so I'll leave those. Right, and I will keep my encounter at low for now. But yeah, we're closing in. We're closing in on this pandemonium malarkey. It's taken some time, but we're getting there. Right. I'll save. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.